Come eat me.
Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Adiba Connected TV. I don't know if you guys missed me, but I surely have missed you guys. How are you doing? And for those who don't remember how this works, when you come on, don't forget to say hello to me. Let me know where you're watching me from. And how are you doing? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. So I want to see the comments below so I can read it out. Let me know how you are this new year. Today's the 8th day of 2021. How have you been coping? How does it feel like, to be alive, to be doing well, to not be in a hospital, to be healthy in the year 2021? Some people, even as of January 1st, they've passed on. Some, even as of this morning, has passed on. But we are here, not just here on a sick bed or, we're dealing with one illness or the other, but we're here, we're healthy, we're fine. We have both our arms, our legs, our organs are functioning quite fine. We thank God. So let me know, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And let me know where you're watching me from, of course. And help me click that share button so we can get more people onto this platform. So that's the least you can do, since you did not get me any Christmas gifts and you didn't wish me Happy New Year's. The least you can do for me is click that share button so we can get more people into this platform. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I need you guys to leave comments below so that I know you are here. I need you to leave comments below so that I know you are live with me. Yes, yes, yes. So let me also invite a couple of my guests and my friends on Facebook and on WhatsApp. You can simply do that as well. Just click that share button. Click it. Let's click it. So let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if you can see me well. I want you guys to say hi, say something, say hello to me. Put it in the comment section. Let me see. Let me know that you're alive, you're well, you're doing quite fine. So in the meantime, like I said, I'm going to be inviting a friend or two of my own via my social media also. And I would love you guys to do the same. Help me click that share button. Don't be shy. Help me click the share button. Yes. Hey, Moni Love. Hi, darling. Yes. To be healthy, grateful, otherwise nothing special. We thank God. Thanking God for life is enough to be special. We cannot we can't dispute that whatsoever. We have to thank God for life. So I hope as you're coming in, let people know where you're watching from. I know you're in New York. So, but let people who don't know, let them know where you're watching from. Because as we all know, the world is a global village. Oh, yes. So in as much as we might be all in different places, indeed, we're still very close knitted. So I hope you've ever clicked that share button. Please do kindly click the share button. Let's get people in here so that our conversation can be very versatile. It can be more interesting. Yes, Money Love is from Queens, New York. That's my sister right there. So I need you guys to click that share button for me, please. Let's get a little bit more people in here before we get going. Just a few more minutes. Let's share this out. I know it's been a while since we've been on. Also, we were taking a break that was definitely needed. We had to take a break. April is watching from somewhere in the sky, somewhere in the plane. We know you can't be watching from the plane now, can you? So where are you watching from? What city or country? Share to the group. Help me click that share button. Kindly click the share button. Let's get more people up in here. Let's get more people in here. Okay, so since we don't have all day, for those who will be joining us later, of course, welcome to Adiba Connected TV. I'm your host, Ade Tiladende, also known as Ade Babes. If you're not following us already, if you're not following me, kindly go to my Instagram page and follow me at Ade_Babes, ADE_BABES. And also follow our Adiba Connector TV on Instagram also. And definitely our mother head is the Adiba Connector, who is also on Instagram. And then you should follow also. And we need you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Besides clicking the share button on Facebook at the moment, I need you guys to also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if indeed you're watching us from YouTube, thank you. I need you guys to click that notification bell. There's a bell right there. You see the red button that says subscribe, click it. You also see a bell besides the subscribe, click it so that you'll be one of the first to see when we go live, when we throw out content into our channels. We have so much new content coming up this year. We can't wait. We cannot wait to put it out for you guys. Exciting, interesting. But we need you guys to subscribe, to motivate us to push and do more for you guys. And also, I cannot forget my number one brand, which is Ade Babes Lashes. I need you guys to go on adebabes.com, www.adebabes.com, and get some eyelashes. Like, go grab one or two. While you're there, you also see different, what do you call it, that comes with eyelashes, like the eyelash glue, the utensils. Not only that, you also have ebooks that are sold on the adebabes.com website. Ebooks containing what do you call it? Sorry, containing how to start your own online businesses. And also it has a bunch of lists of vendors where you can go and also make your own purchase, like pretty much where to start building your own brand online, having your own online presence and making that money. Right now, a lot of people are sitting at home, and if you're not aware of that, since the year 2020, due to COVID, while you're at home, you can still be making money. And by doing that is going online, having that income that will be coming in on a constant, even if it's small, so far as income it's coming in. You're not just sitting down there, you're doing something, you're being impactful. And I believe for the new year, a lot of people are thinking, okay, what's going to be my New Year's resolution, right? Of course, a lot of people are like already writing things down, or they've already wrote things down. And we know how New Year's resolutions are. Most of the time, the first or the second week, you're all excited about New Year's resolution. And then coming the third, fourth, coming in February, half of the people who started New Year's resolutions as kind of put it in the back burner. We know that's how it works. But at least when you're in your own business, you're able to, and motivate yourself, because it's your own thing. You're not working for somebody. You're doing your own thing. So when you start, and that's all it takes is for you to start. When you start, you'll be so excited about building your own little baby, and you put so much energy, and you have the time anyway. So why don't you just put it into your own business? It's not a bad idea. You definitely, it's not a lose situation. It's a win-win for you. Not only are you starting something new, something that will make you excited, but you're also learning as you go. And not just are you learning, are you starting something new, but you're also making an income in one way or the other. And even if you feel like it's not for you, you already have so much things in mind, in at hand, that you're doing. Why don't you get somebody else on board? Give them that information. Tell them, hey, adibabes.com sells vendors list for like a small price, where you have a bunch of vendors, from glasses to lashes to weaves, wigs, to clothing, to sleepers, to purses, perfume, phone cases. There's so many different type of vendors on the website where you can start your own product. You don't have to sell so many things. Like I've started with my eyelash. Start with eyelash, then you now vendor into other things. So if it's just slippers you want to start with slippers. If it's sunglasses, shades, start with it. If it's hair you want to start with it. Just start with something, one item, and then you build from there. Very soon I'm going to be having little mini classes, also just to encourage and teach one way or the other how you can start your own online presence. So you guys look forward to that this year. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this year, guys. I am excited. I don't know about you, but as you're watching, don't forget, let me know where you're watching me from, and I need you guys to click the share button. Let's get more people into this space of ours. So first of all, as before I continue, can you guys see me well, and can you hear me well? I'm sure you're hearing me, but can you see me well? I need you guys to put it on the comment section. Since I can't hear you, I need you guys to put on the comment section that yes, you can hear me, or yes, you can see me. You can see me properly. You can see me well, because I'm not sure if I'm getting some sort of feedback. Well, okay, continue. So, I have a friend of mine. His name is B Praise Sax, and he just launched his video to one of his songs, called Praise Medley, and it's showcasing on YouTube. We just dropped it on YouTube today. So I need you guys to go to B Praise Sax on YouTube, watch the video, subscribe to this channel. I can see you and hear you clearly. Oh, thank you, darling. And welcome. Welcome, Ikedi. Let people know where you're watching from. So you guys go to Be Praise Sax and subscribe to the channel. I am going to play a little bit of his music for you. So 1 second. So enjoy. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, it's danceable. And if you know me by now, you guys know I love to dance. That is one of my hobbies, my niche. And yes, you can cop my Instagram page, T Dancers. We've been paused on hold for a minute, But you guys, if you know me, you know I love to dance. So definitely go to Be Praise Sax. I hope you got all the information. Be Praise Sax. Follow him on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. I need you guys to go to the YouTube and click the likes of this video. Encourage to put more out. Encourage the work that has been put in. It's not easy, especially right now during the system. Nothing is easy at the moment, but we got to work around it. So for those who are actually doing things and making it work, guess what? We need to encourage them by clicking, by subscribing, clicking the notification bell, commenting. Let them know that they're doing a good job so that, they'll be encouraged to do better. So yes, Be Praise Sax. You guys need to go check him out. And congratulations once again on the launching of your video. I'm happy and I'm proud of you. So today is the 8th. There's so much going on today. That's the 8th. I have a couple of people that are celebrating their birthdays today. And of course, my bloods, I have two sets of, I have twins that they're celebrating their birthday today. And I want to wish them happy birthday to Taiwo, to Kenny, Oluyole. I want to say happy birthday to you guys. God bless you. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Character and what should I say? You guys have a humbled, there's a word I'm looking for, it's not coming in, for personalities. Yeah, so you guys have beautiful personalities. Even though they are twins, they're not alike whatsoever. I wish I had the pictures up, but I've posted it on my social media, mostly my WhatsApp. I've wished them happy birthday. So God bless you guys. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We celebrate plenty more years in good health and wealth in Jesus' name. Yes. So going of course to one of our also sponsors is 247 Restaurant and Lounge. Let me show you a little bit of the adverts.
Eyes on my neck, eyes on my lips. Many days I never sleep. Every day I'm chasing good life. Roller coaster, never tire. Sender, you wish me bad. Sender. I never come down going higher. Johnny Sisi, load up, cash up, cash out, Onimaga, Villa, small money, ball out, Usain Bolt, run now, you get.
Yes. So that's 247 Lounge Restaurant. If you guys want your authentic African taste delicious dishes, you guys need to check them out at 106 Humber College Boulevard. And you can also Uber. You can do Uber Eats. What's the other one called? All these different what do you call it? Food ordered apps that are out there. You can use them to order food from their restaurants, because right now most people are on lockdown. You can't sit down and eat at the restaurant and enjoy the atmosphere as of right now, but you can definitely go pick up your food or call Uber to drop the food off for you, so you can still have that delicious meal every day, guys, every day. And then of course we have our new business that has joined us to sponsor our program, and they are into shipping products, importing and exporting. So if you need to ship any products to either for businesses or to family members back home in Nigeria, you can use their services. And also, if you need to ship anything here from family members back home in Nigeria, you can use their services. So they are very reliable, and they're quite fast in their shipping services, and their customer service is great. So check their ad out also, right?
And how many kids in here?
Yes.
One is 14.3.
Okay. The other one is what?
Another is
Okay. What is it? Chat. What is it?
Business days of delivery. And
How many
Right.
kg in here? Vicky?
Yes.
One is 14.3,
Okay. The other one is what?
another is
Okay. Only the chat. One is only the.
so you can definitely
how many
Right.
kg in here? Vicky?
Yes.
One is 14.3,
Okay. The other one is what?
another is
Okay. Only the chat. One is only the.
So afriwaycargo.com, you can check them out. You can give them a call and ask about the how much a product weighs or what's their fees at the moment and things like that. So Afriway Cargo it is for your shipping, products, heavy loads, whatever it is that you want to ship back home or you want to ship from back home to Canada here. And it can be anywhere in Canada. It's not just have to be Toronto. It can be anywhere in Canada. They'll ship it to you. So yes, yes, yes. So we're done with our adverts. We're back to us, you and I, just the two of us. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Adiba. I really appreciate that. God bless. God bless you. Keep doing what you do. We appreciate the hard work that you put into bringing us beautiful melody, and especially melody of African, from the African source, the African beats, the Afro beats, they call it. Yes. Thank you. So yeah. So guys, what is going on? What is going on? It's the New Year's 2021, guys. Finally, 2021. What's going on with you guys? What, like, speak to me here. What's going on with you guys? 2021. A lot of people want to lose weight. I think I might be in that category. I'm not sure. A lot of people want to start exercising. Some people want to, like, start drinking more water, which that's what we should be doing, drinking more water. Don't mind my tin cup, y'all. Some people want to stop smoking, stop drinking alcoholic beverages. Some people want to go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. What else? Some people want to stop procrastinating, which we know that's number one that a lot of people do, procrastinate. And they procrastinated themselves to 2021. Now we're in 2021. Stop procrastinating. Get up and get going. Like, let's move. Let's move it. Some people want to improve in their concentration. So far, some of you, some of us are still writing down our New Year's resolutions. Oh yes, I mentioned it earlier. Some people are still writing their New Year's resolutions. So it's all good. What do you have on the list so far, though? That's the question. What do you have on the list so far? So some people want to develop more confidence. Some people want to meet new people. Of course, we know with COVID, they make it very difficult for you to meet new people. But guess what? That's why we have social media platforms like Telegram, like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. It's all there. Twitter, where you can meet new people. But for you to meet new people, you actually have to go and comment on their platforms. You have to send messages. You got to say, hi, I'm here. You don't expect to just be looking at people and you think you know them, because let's keep it real. Social media can be quite deceiving. So you got to use your what? Use your brain. Don't be deceived. Some people want to reduce stress. Some people, of course, like everyone else, want to make more money. I don't know about you, but I'm in the business of making more money. Some people want to be more polite. So if you know you're rude as somebody, you need to work on that. Some people want to be happier in life, and hey, to me, that is number one. You need to do whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself happy. And when I talk about happy, or I speak about happiness, it's not happiness that is temporary, really. No, we're talking about happiness that is a long-term thing. Happiness that at the end of the day, you look back and you don't regret the decisions you've made. So yes, try and be happy. And one of the ways for you to be happier is definitely letting go of some habits that you know is a no-no, is not good for you. And of course, bringing upon habits that will benefit you in the long run. Read more, get quality sleep. I'm guilty of that. If you have to watch less TV, then watch less TV, And some people, hey, you have to find a partner. Yeah. So some people are single, they're lonely. And you know what? The funny thing is, you can actually not be single, but you're still lonely. another episode, like another topic for another time. We've talked about is in previous episodes, but I'm sure we're probably still going to come back to this episode later on. So some people can actually have spouses, but yet they're so lonely. So it's not just because we're saying that you need to find yourself a partner, meaning that you have to be married or be in a relationship with someone. Some people are in relationships, but the relationship is dead. So if you find yourself in that situation, of course, that your relationship is dead, what you need to definitely do is do whatever it is that is needed to revamp that relationship. You need to jumpstart that relationship and find out what it is that you need to do to jumpstart that relationship. You understand? So if that's going to be one of your New Year's resolution, then let it be one of your New Year's resolutions. But the only thing you should not do is just sit down and let the year pass you by like it did 2020, 2019, 2018. Man, like, we're getting old, y'all. Don't just sit there and be boring. Like, life is too exciting. Get up and do something. Just get up and do something. Anything. Just do something. Just don't go jump off the bridge, of course. No, don't do that. But so only one person have said something about how their New Year's resolution is going. So anybody else, what are your plans so far for the resolution? I know it's only the 8th day of January 2021. And the funny thing is, this is when a lot of people that started their resolution on the 1st of January, this is when they start getting tired of implementing that resolution on the 8th day. But how have you guys been doing? Are you coping with it? Are you keeping it up? Or you don't even have any resolution as far as you're concerned? You're like, yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's just try to live life the best way we can and just keep going. Some people, that's just their motto. Just keep it going. So what are yours? And then also, what do you guys think about the old vaccine that is out now? What are you thinking about the old vaccine? Are you taking it? Are you not taking it? Do you think it's just a way to get us under the radar? Or do you think there's nothing wrong with it? We all need to take it in order to have a better, safe society. What are your thoughts? What are your reasoning towards the vaccine? Are you taking it? Have you taken it? Are you in essential? Are you an essential worker where you are actually have to take the vaccine? And if that is so, what are your thoughts towards it? How do you feel about it? Do you think it's something that needs to what's the word, that we need to demand for the rest of our citizens to take? Or should it just be like every other regular vaccine, that it's a choice, like we actually have a choice to take it? What are your thoughts towards the vaccine? Yes, let me know. What are your thoughts towards the vaccine? And then I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you've also heard about what do you call it? Have you guys heard about the old FCMB issue that was going on back in America and Nigeria about the boss entanglements? What are your thoughts towards that? The entanglement of the FCMB manager and this lady called Moyoshola. And her husband, or estranged husband, well, may he so rest in peace, Tunde Gentle, that has given up his ghosts due to the fact that he just found out that the 2 kids he thought he had with his wife clearly are not his kids. Yeah, after about 7 or 8 years, he just found out that the 2 kids he thought were his with his wife that he married are not his children. So after hearing that news, after the wife Moyosola broke down the news to her husband, she didn't break it down as nicely, I think. As well, it's kind of hard to break down such news. But I heard, or I've read, that she was in America with the kids, and she called, or the man was trying to reach her. She was trying to disappear, but she was unable to disappear just like that, because of course he wants to reach her and the children, make sure everybody's okay. And then eventually she spoke to him and told him that, listen, we're not coming back to Nigeria. and I want you to know that these kids are not yours. They're my boss's children. And the guy was like, what? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Whose kids? They're not my kids. The guy did not take it to maybe already a health issue, or it was just the shock that took over his body. He ended up having, I think, he ended up fainting. I believe he had some sort of seizure or whatnot, but they had to rush him to the hospital. And from being in the hospital, he was like partially paralyzed or so, and was just unable to truly recover from the whole situation. So at the end of the day, he passed away. He passed on. So the whole news was going out that Mr. Tunde Gentle. Sorry, people are trying to communicate with me, knowing fully well that I'm online, of course. Let me turn it off. Yeah. So knowing fully well that this guy was already paralyzed in the hospital, he did not recover from that. So the news was going like a wire about Mr. Tunde Gentle dying due to the news finding out that the two kids, which were I think 6 and 8 years old, were not his kids, boy and girl. And he's been raising them since they were babies. So it was a shock to him, which eventually sadly took his life. But here we are. Everybody is like, okay, as the boss in FCMB, has he been laid off? Has he been fired? Like, a lot of people are asking questions. Well, what are your takes in it, guys? Like, at the end of the day, I won't say we can't blame the boss, because yes, as a boss, you should not be abusing your power as a boss. Because I believe that's something that happens back home a lot in Nigeria. People abuse the power that they have. Instead of hiring you as an employee that knows what he or she is doing, they hire you due or based to the fact that they want to get something from you, meaning they want to sleep with you to be able to get the job. So we don't know the situation. So we don't know if that was the situation with her and the boss in the beginning, that he's been sleeping with her due to the fact that the job was granted to her, or it was just something that eventually came on board. She liked him and she started sleeping with him. But even if that was the case, was she supposed to be sleeping with the boss without a condom, without safety precautions? Or is she supposed to be sleeping with the boss knowing fully well that the first child was with him, and not maybe ending the marriage when she should have? So there's so many ifs and whys and do's and don'ts that comes with the storyline, that at the end of the day, can you really blame the guy, or can we blame the woman because she was making good money, also being able to take care of her family? It's hard to not work when everywhere you go, the boss wants to sleep with you first. So the system back home needs to really be worked on, and I believe there needs to be some kind of jail time for bosses that take advantage of workers or employees, period. There should be sanctions, fines for bosses like that, So that is my take on it. Anyways, it's sad. May his gentle soul, Mr. Tunde Gentle, may his soul rest in peace. And I hope those children are able to just get over the situation, because that's going to be a lot of cloud on top of their heads. It's just going to be too much on them. So I hope the kids will be okay too. But then here comes the next question now, guys. Whew. I believe first, before the question, I believe a lot of children back home in Nigeria, from some stats that I've read, there's about 70 or so, or 60% of children that are born to a family, and if DNA should be taken, it will be found out that a lot of the first, especially the first born of that family, does not belong to that man, the man of the home. Meanwhile, also, you can have the man of the home also being a father to another child that is not under his roof. So the question is now, should DNA be requested should DNA be done every time a child is born? Is that something that should be part of the marriage communication? Is that a topic that should be brought up every time someone gives birth at the hospital? Even if you're a married couple, to find out the DNA of the child. Is that something that you believe or you feel should be considered, should be demanded, should be, a prerequisite of being married and having children, or giving birth to children after being married, especially if you work at a bank or some kind of institution, insurance companies, those type of institutions, whereas you're subjected to some bosses that would, mandate you to sleep with them just to keep your job, kind of thing. So what are your takes on that? Please leave it in the comment sections. I would love to read it later. Regarding the DNA, should DNA be something that will be required of married couples after giving birth? And what are your takes in regards to those situations with Moyosola and Mr. Tunde Gentle? May so rest in peace. What are your thoughts towards that? Do you think it's something that should be blamed on? Is the blame on Moyosola or the boss at the FCMB? Telecommunications industry. Yes, telecommunications industry also. Thank you, Prince Ede. So, there's so many industries like that back home that a lot of people are subjected to, just because if they don't sleep with their bosses, they're not going to get the job, or they're not going to be able to keep their job. So a lot of females, especially, it does happen to the males too, not just females, but a lot of it happens more with the females than the males. So a lot of the females, or let me just say, a lot of individuals, workers, always feel pressured to either sleep with their bosses in order not to lose their job, because that's the way of livelihood. As we know, the system back home is very different from the system here. And of course, should bosses be sanctioned? Should they be sanctioned, fired, or fined, spend jail time, something, when they are found to have abused their power of authority, in the workplace? Hello, Mr. Adesuye. Adultery should be made a crime again. Wow. Yeah, it should be, right? But that's going to be very tough, especially in the society where we're living right now. Adultery is almost like a way of life. Like, seriously, if you're going to bring adultery back, we should also probably bring those sanctions against gays and lesbians also. So there's so much that people are going to be like, no, if you're bringing this, you got to bring this, So that's definitely a thought. But so please put in the comment sections, what are your thoughts and what are your New Year's resolutions, guys? Do you even have any New Year's resolutions? And if you do, what are they? And if you have one or two, have you started implementing it? Or you're still writing like Mr. EKD here? He's still writing his own New Year's resolutions. So what are you doing so far? Today is the 8th day of January. Most of the Ogas are CEOs. Yes, most of the CEOs, because you have not just the CEOs, you also have the supervisors or the managers. It all triples down. Everybody somewhat in power somehow always finds a way to abuse that power, and whoever is subjected to them at the workplace is they have to pick to either keep their work or to go ahead with whatever foolish request that has been requested onto them. So, and either way, it's wrong, because it's simply just abuse of power. That's not how a workplace should be. You should be safe at your workplace. You shouldn't be taken advantage of just because you want to work. Then someone needs to take advantage of you sexually. That's not how a workplace should be. So, what are your thoughts in regards to that? Also, guys, I need you guys to, follow me on my YouTube channel. I need you guys to put comments there, even right there on Facebook, put comments. I just want you guys, if you're not following me already on Instagram, on YouTube, I need you guys to go on Adeback Connected TV on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Yes. So, what are your takes? Are you losing weight this year? Are you gaining weight? Because I do have one or two people that want to gain weight actually. Are you drinking more water? Are you quit smoking? Are you smoking and you want to stop? Which one is it? Are you trying to wake up earlier, go to bed earlier, drink less alcohol, beverages? Are you a procrastinator that wants to learn how to stop procrastinating? Is that one of your New Year's resolutions? Improve your concentration. Do you get distracted easily and you're trying to find how to improve your concentration? Do you want to meet new people, develop confidence? Mr. Adisui says New Year resolutions fizzle out by mid-February. Oh yes, I even said by early February, late January, it fizzles out. Just plan on one decision and do slow adjustments. Agreed. Thank you for the advice, Mr. Adisui. Agreed. Just pick one thing because I find that most New Year's resolutions for, unless it's for like a business or so, most individual New Year's resolutions doesn't go very far. Like you said, by mid-February, it is pew, pew, pew. Yeah. And by the time it's even the eighth day, if you have not started mentally with something, yeah, the likelihood of that is going to be quite slim. But yes, thank you, Mr. Adisuyi, for your advice. Anybody else with an advice, with a comment? And I would like you guys to let us know how can we make this space a bit exciting, more exciting for you guys. How can we adjust? Is the timing that we're on, is it good enough? Do you guys want us to come in a little bit later? Because I know there are still a handful of essential workers that are working. But what is this time good enough? I find this time is great right now, but we can make adjustments if we find a lot of people would prefer like a later date or earlier time. Sorry, not a date, earlier time, later time. Let us know. But don't forget, we're bringing in so much more other programs that we're going to be putting out there. And I want you guys to stay tuned and to let us know how we're doing so we can better service you and entertain you better. I think the lady should be blamed if she's being abused sexually at work. Does that mean she should keep a bastard for a husband? Not even one, but two. Something is not right. Yes, that's definitely your opinion. If you believe the woman should be blamed instead of the boss to be blamed, agreed. I believe that is definitely her. That's the weight she has to carry with the blame when it comes to that, the outcome of the situation. Yes, you shouldn't have been sleeping with your boss, knowing fully well that you're sleeping without protection and you can have kids. Some people also ask, so I know I've read a couple of comments in regards to this situation. Some people ask, is it that the husband has low sperm count, or what is it? How come he never impregnated her, or anything like that? It's been 8 years. What's going on? Who knows? That could also be an issue. But that's something that, at least if the guy knew that he wasn't the one that fathered the kids, maybe they would have put more emphasis or put more energy into it medically to find out what was going on. But the guy thinking he was giving birth, like he's able to give birth, or not physically of course, but is able to use the sperm. His sperms are working. He didn't probably see a need to have to go to the doctors and find out if there's an issue there. So yes, the woman definitely has a lot to blame. And then for her not being able to sit the man down after the first child, she had to wait till the second child. Like, oh boy, that is just redundant. And not her being able to I know she probably couldn't sit face to face and talk to him. That's why it was when she went to America, she was able to tell him over the phone. But I don't even see how that's news could have been broken down any better, because either in person, over the phone, whatever, it is overwhelming for one person to be able to take in. That's a lot to take in. Even if, as a woman, your husband comes to you and says he has impregnated a woman out there that has 2 kids, like, damn, that's a lot to take in. Talk less of, you guys are living together. He sees that those are his kids as far as it's concerned. Like, now the guy has come and gone and no seed he left behind. Like, damn, that is harsh. even his parents, his family members, with the grief. It's a lot to take in, I have to say. I definitely have to say, anybody else has comments, let us know, put it in the comment section. But I just want to say thank you guys for joining us, joining me, in having our first conversation for the year 2021. And like I mentioned earlier, if there's anything you guys would like to propose, hey, send me a message, a private message on Facebook, Instagram, and I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to advertise with us, let us know. And one thing I did not mention, I need you guys to go on your Google Play, and I need you guys to search for Connect to Core. So Correct Commerce, search for Correct Commerce on your Google Play to download our new app. And we'll see, there might be 1 or 2 winners that can win maybe a $50 gift card. But I definitely need you guys to go to Google Play. We're working on the Apple right now, but I need you guys who are using the Androids, iOS, go to Google Play and download Correct Commerce app. The links will be sent out on my social media handles, so look forward to it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, follow me on Ade Babes, Ade_Babes on Instagram, Adeba Connected TV on Instagram, and go to www.adebabes.com for your lashes and your ebooks. Guys, get started. Don't say, oh, I'm going to get started next month, I'm going to get started in March. Get started now. Go on adebabes.com. See how you can start your own online presence using Shopify, building your own website, using the vendors list that are there. Start buying and selling. You don't have to actually withhold any products at hand. You can get it sent from the warehouse where you're ordering your products from, sent to the your, what do you call it? Sorry, sent to your clients. You don't have to be, all you have to do is charge for the services, take care of the platform, the website where you're using. But anyways, we don't need to get too deep into that. Like I said, I'm going to be coming up with classes where we're going to be discussing that for those who are interested in starting their online presence. We're definitely going to look into that later on. The press should expose sexual predator bosses. Yes, I agree too. I definitely agree. And that's something that I believe some people do, but it's not too vibrant. So I believe it's something that it needs to be a bit more, we need to put a little bit more energy into it as presses. As soon as, someone mentions it, that their boss is threatening them, this is pretty much abusing their power of authority, someone should leak it out to press and let it be known, so that they can change their ways. And then it will give also precedence to other bosses that, hey, you don't want to be found caught doing this, because it's going to be put out there, So I believe it's definitely, you're right. That's something that the press should always get hold of and throw it out to the public. It doesn't matter who the person is, just put it out in the public. It's almost the same thing as like spousal abuse, domestic abuse, the same thing. You need to throw it out there, because some people, they need to have their face seen on the media, knowing that you're doing what is not right, you're doing something wrong, so that they're able to go and work on themselves and change things for the better. But yeah, so thank you once again, guys, for coming on board. I'm going to just go over the adverts that we had earlier. Just so that you guys don't forget to also subscribe to their own channels, their Instagram pages. And thank you once again for joining Adeba Connected TV. Let's Chat with Ade talk show. So 1 minute, let me play Be Pray Sax. You guys don't forget, go subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video. Let him know you like it. So this is just excerpt from the full video. Yes. So I'm out for the night. You guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Thank you once again for joining me. God bless you guys. Don't forget, click that share button. Let's still get more people to watch this clip and to comment, because we would like to read on people's thoughts. Definitely. So have a lovely night. Happy Friday, guys, and enjoy your weekend. Stay blessed. Adeti Adende. Bye. Let's dance before we go, right?
Orúkọ Jésù ló